In Los Angeles, there are towering concrete embankments lining the river designed to contain rising water levels and prevent flooding. However, this also means that anything or anyone trapped within these embankments would be stranded with no means of escape for a considerable distance. One day, in a less affluent neighborhood along the river, residents noticed something curled up in the dry riverbed. It was a thin German shepherd, showing signs of age with flecks of gray in its coat. Concerned for the dog's welfare, they were at a loss as to how to help. The steep embankment made it impossible to reach the dog, even with assistance, and they were wary of approaching the large and possibly distressed animal. Despite their fear and uncertainty, the residents felt compelled to aid the stranded dog, but they were unsure of how to proceed given the challenging circumstances. Uncertain of how the stranded dog, affectionately dubbed Biggie by the concerned neighbors, would react to their presence, they hoped he would find a way out on his own. Despite their efforts to provide him with food, Biggie remained trapped, growing increasingly despondent with each passing day. After reaching out to several organizations for help, Hope for Paws finally responded to the neighbors' plea. Eldad Hager, known for his unwavering commitment to rescuing animals in need, received the call while away from town. Determined to assist Biggie, Eldad immediately made arrangements upon returning to ensure the dog's rescue. Knowing little about the specifics of the rescue operation, Eldad prepared for the daunting task of saving a large dog like Biggie. Despite facing challenges finding a suitable foster home due to existing capacity constraints, Eldad remained resolute in providing Biggie with a safe and nurturing environment following his rescue. Eldad quickly coordinated with Coastal German Shepherd Rescue, securing a foster home for Biggie with Tiffany Norton. However, before they could proceed with the rescue, they needed to devise a plan. After arriving home from his flight, Eldad wasted no time and headed straight to the location with his rescue vehicle. Upon arrival, he was met by a group of concerned individuals peering down at Biggie, who appeared dejected and lethargic. Eldad's heart sank at the sight, but he knew they faced a daunting challenge. The riverbed was deeper than anticipated, rendering his ladder insufficient to reach Biggie. Undeterred, Eldad and the team combined their resources, cobbling together two ladders to form a makeshift bridge. Although one of the ladders was slightly damaged, it was long enough to reach the bottom. However, they still needed a plan to safely extract Biggie from the riverbed. Their solution was to place Biggie in a large rescue crate and secure it with ropes before hoisting him out to safety. While it wouldn't be a pleasant experience for the distressed dog, it was the safest way to ensure his rescue. Once out of harm's way, they could provide him with the care and support he desperately needed, putting the ordeal behind him for good. The moment arrived for Eldad to descend the ladder, confronting his fear of heights head-on. It wasn't going to be easy, especially with the ladder's unsteady nature amplifying his anxiety. Moreover, Eldad harbored deep-seated apprehensions stemming from a childhood incident involving a ladder. Recalling the traumatic event, Eldad recounted how, at the tender age of 6, he had ventured up a tall ladder unbeknownst to his parents. As he reached the pinnacle and glanced downward, a sudden shift in balance sent him tumbling to the ground below. Remarkably, he escaped without any broken bones, but the fall left him severely bruised and with a gaping hole in his tongue, necessitating a trip to the hospital for treatment. The ordeal left a lasting imprint on Eldad's psyche, instilling a profound aversion to ladder descents. However, faced with the urgent mission to rescue Biggie, Eldad found newfound courage within himself. Despite his lingering fears, he resolved to conquer them for the sake of the distressed dog awaiting salvation below. Knowing he had to assist Biggie, Eldad confronted his fears and descended into the riverbed. However, the noise of the crate and ladder startled Biggie, causing him to flee from Eldad. Realizing he needed to proceed with caution, Eldad patiently waited for Biggie to acclimate to his presence. Taking a gentle approach, Eldad refrained from any actions that might alarm the frightened dog. Gradually, Biggie began to inch closer, drawn by Eldad's reassuring demeanor. With a tender touch, Eldad soothed Biggie, who readily accepted the affection. Despite his initial apprehension, it became evident that Biggie was a gentle soul, free from any signs of aggression. However, when it came time to leash him, Biggie became fearful once more, darting away from Eldad's approach. Undeterred, Eldred enlisted the help of another rescuer to secure the leash while he sought to calm Biggie. With gentle strokes, Eldred reassured Biggie, coaxing him to trust and allowing for the necessary steps to complete the rescue operation. As Eldred continued to stroke Biggie, tears welled up in the dog's eyes and streamed down his cheeks. It was a poignant moment, a testament to the profound impact of kindness and compassion. Perhaps Biggie's past was marred by hardship and neglect, but in that moment, he found solace in the loving touch of his rescuer. With a gentle touch and closed eyes, Biggie allowed himself to be led to the crate. He entered without hesitation, displaying a remarkable trust and calmness throughout the rescue operation. Even as they maneuvered the crate over the fence, Biggie remained composed, patiently awaiting his freedom. Eldred, inspired by Biggie's bravery, ascended the ladder once more, buoyed by the dog's resilience. Now, in the safety of a foster home, Biggie is on the path to recovery. Soon he will find a loving forever home where he can thrive without fear, surrounded by care and compassion.